Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Welcome back to another Game Dev Daily. It is number 31 tonight, I believe. It is February the 20th, and we're back. And we're back yet again for another Game Dev Daily. I'm a little bit, we've had some alcohol. I'm ginned up. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we? Now, what were we doing last time? Last time, we were bug fixing a bunch of crap. That's what I remember. So, I think the last thing we did, which is why these enemies are down here, is we set up, we got, like, actual enemy collisions working with projectiles, so we can actually, like, shoot them with stuff. So that's nice. We also resolved the issue where our projectiles were kind of going through enemies, so we did resolve that problem. I need to make it so that enemies can't see through walls and stuff. The branch bug spotted me through the bottom of the platform there, and it shouldn't be able to. Like, this should obstruct vision. Is kind of what I want. So we can work on resolving that problem, but I'll do that later. Okay, I can't shoot this slooper because the object hasn't been updated clearly. So what we're going to do is, first thing I want to do is double check our enemy prefabs. So we're going to hop into our entities. I want prefabs though. Prefabs entities, slooper left. I want you to be tagged as enemy. Same with slooper right. Please be tagged as enemy. Thank you. Branch bug's already tagged as enemy. Spooter is also tagged as enemy currently. Okay. Everything else is looking good. They're on layer enemy. Except the sloopers, which I think doesn't really matter as far as layer masking goes. Yo, what's up, Barley? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We are indeed doing a little bit of game dev. Not doing too bad tonight at all. I think we're gonna do... So we kind of had this like really basic level set up, like a tutorial level. We've got 3 different kinds of enemies. And we're kind of just polishing a bunch of stuff, just making everything work a little nicer. I think the next thing I want to do probably is make it so that the spooter and the slooper projectiles actually damage the enemy, because we haven't coded that in yet. So we're probably going... I think that's going to be the next thing I want to handle. So I might actually leave these guys here. And we can try and set... Oh, that's not what I want. Spooter. Let's get the projectiles actually working, huh? How's that sound? I think that's the play. I need to collect some water. I don't know why I said collect. That's really not the correct verb to use here, but who knows? Okay. Alright, we're all good. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is let's just pull up some scripts. So I want to pull up the enemy projectile scripts, and we want to set them up so that they actually collide with the player. That's kind of our current objective. Which we can see we already have collision stuff for them. However, it doesn't actually make the player take any damage. Now, in order, we have already coded this. We just need to go to the branch bug script. When the branch bug collides with the player, we call the take damage script that is on the player. And we also give them the position of ourselves. which is fine. The thing is, I want to give it the previous position. Sprutaball, does it do this thing? It does. I'm a little concerned that this is not going to work exactly how I want, because I'm going to have kind of the same problem we have with the enemies. When we're shooting at enemies walking away from us, if we run away from the enemies, the projectile's going to have the same issue. I won't worry about it too much for now. Let's just get the collision working first. Okay, I am going to copy this pile of code, and we are going to toss this in here, and then we're just going to reference it and take a look. Okay, collider.gameObject.getComponentPlayer. So we get the player script that's attached to the player because we've hit the player. We have them take damage. I think for, what are we at, Sprutaball? I might make it take 5. We're going to pass in our transform position, which is fine for the moment, but I might change it later. And then we're also adding... Okay, I don't actually have to do any of this. What was the purpose of this in the branch bug? I feel like I'm not quite there enough to do it. I think I'm just going to pass through the transform position. I think that's sufficient for the projectile for now. Okay, tell me to control A. Alright, and we'll do the same thing on the Slooper ball as well. It's going to more or less have the same functionality here. Do I care about any of this? No, I'm just translating it by the static amount. Okay, which probably makes more sense anyway. We go back to the Sprutaball. I think in that case, I can get rid of this, actually. We can probably do the same thing here, because I want to change it to a translate anyway. I'm going to have it not do any of this logic. We're just going to do this. I'll comment that out. Which we can see here, we're using delta speed. Oh, so incidentally, I did the same thing. Am I using delta speed here as well? Speed. I'm just multiplying here manually. Okay, that's fine. So when we did the P update, we also called that delta speed, I believe. So good to see we are using the exact same variable name. That's just complete coincidence, but I guess not too surprising. I used the same thing twice. Alright, so we want to check that the spider ball actually hits us and does damage. It does, awesome. See our health in the top. Okay, and so does the Super Ball, as we can see. Okay, we're getting peppered with shots, which is lovely. Now, notably, when we get hit by the Slooper, we're getting pushed. Yeah, I guess it's a little awkward. Oh, maybe that's fine though, actually. Slooper's kind of nailing us. Right now, we're out of range. I assume we go into negative, see how we do. Okay, awesome. We have this set up and working correctly. So now all the enemies are actually capable of hitting us. We probably want to make the enemies do contact damage as well. Not just the projectile. We should probably make them do contact. And that should be a simple matter of just copying whatever we're doing on the branch bug script. Now, I don't know if this calls when this collider collision 2D call has begun touching another Ridgebody collider 2D. I have to assume that this takes into account children objects as well. I hope. I mean, I guess we'll find out pretty quickly. So I'm going to copy this, and we're now going to open up the Slooper and the Spruta scripts. And we're going to toss these at the bottom for both of them. I'm going to do the same thing as before. I just use transform position. I'm not going to do any of this additional calculations or whatnot. Should just be able to use this here. Alright, and let's just take a look and see if this works. I'm pretty sure for the Slooper it will definitely work. I'm not sure about the Spooter though. It may not work properly. Slooper, it works. Yeah, okay, Spooter not working. Which is a bit of a pain. How do we do this? On collision, enter for child collider. I want to put a script with an on-collision enter function on a child object of another object as a rigid body. When the script's on the child object, it doesn't register. Not quite what I'm looking for. How to detect collision occurring on a child object. That's what I care about from a parent script. If you're using a rigid body with the character, you can get this out of the box. So your hierarchy can look like this: character, child, grandchild. On collision, enter messages will fire on the game object containing the rigid body. Your parent control script without needing to write an extra relay script. If you find out which your child colliders involved in collision, you can do it like so. On collision, enter collision, collision. Collider, my collider is equal to collision dot get contact this collider. Interesting. Collider. Oh god. Collider. Yeah, I'll just copy this code snippet and see what it spits out. Should be coal. Alright, we updated that logic a little bit. Get contact. What does this say? Gets the contact point at the specified index. I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for, though. Console.log. Well, let's just see if this function's ever firing, which I don't think it is. So that's problem one. I'm pretty confident that this function is just never firing. And that's because the actual collider is not on the parent object, it is underneath. It's a little annoying when they're also firing projectiles at us, so I'll just be a little faster. Yeah, as we can see, not firing. Okay, pain in the butt. So the issue we have here is we have this Spooter entity, and this has the enemy component underneath it. This is what we actually want to check against. But the script isn't here; it's on the parent object, right? So one solution is we split this into two scripts. We could do it like that. I don't really want to do it like that. How to detect collision on a child object from the parent game object. This is what I want to know. When a collision occurs, Unity will search out the hierarchy to the nearest rigid body and run any scripts in that same game object. Ah, interesting. I put the rigid body on the parent. Oh. Okay, I wonder if that resolves the other issue I was having too. So the rigid body shouldn't be here. The rigid body should actually be on the parent. So what I'm gonna do then is let's hop back into the hierarchy. I want to go to the prefab. Spooder prefab. Let's just open it up. I want to take the rigid body off this, and I actually want to put it here instead. Should be kinematic, should use full kinematic contacts. And does that update this? Looks like it did. Awesome. Okay. And now I think it should work, theoretically, if what that one random comment said. It doesn't. Okay, that's cool. So I don't know why this test value is incrementing, is another thing. That's really weird to me. Like, why is it even being called to begin with? Oh, probably because it's colliding with projectiles. It's been colliding with other projectiles, I see. But I want to collide with the player. Why is it not doing that? Check if we collide with an enemy or terrain. I mean, we know it's not colliding with the player because the player is actually taking damage. Oh, it's a little annoying. Oh, because I'm doing it on the wrong thing. This is the slooper, not the spooder. Okay, let's try this then. Here. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay. Running it. Cleared. Okay, it's just working, I think. Awesome. I hadn't saved the script, so I don't know what I put in there previously, but we've gotten it to work, which is great. Okay. I want to test now if I can remove the logic with the P. The P does this thing. Oh, actually, it might be on the entity script. Yeah, this crap. Where I go, if we can't find it, look in the, No, it's not the entity script. Where is it? P... No, maybe it's on the spooder itself? Yeah, this take damage thing here. I think I might not have to do this anymore. Let me try getting rid of this override. So I'm just going to double check this, because I want to see if moving the rigid body has fixed this issue. It might have done nothing. We're just going to find out. Okay, it looks like it hasn't. Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. We still have to do this thing while we get it from the child component, which is fine. Not a big deal. The music is random, it's a Smash Bros. Playlist from Game Chops. Game Chops is just like a lo-fi, like a video game lo-fi channel on YouTube, and they have like a whole bunch of royalty-free music you can use. So would highly recommend if you're just looking for like random stream music to play in the background. This actual track is a Fire Emblem track though, apparently. When I say it's lo-fi, this is not really lo-fi, but, you know. They do a lot of lo-fi music. Makes for just decent, stream background. Background noise. Okay, so we reverted this. It works. Yeah, I played a little bit of Fire Emblem, but I don't know. The games just kind of don't really stick for me personally. I tend to like pick them up and I'll play for like a few hours and then I'll just kind of get bored and fall off. I played a lot of the DS one, Shadow Dragon, I think. I've played Shadow Dragon and I've played, what was the really popular, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's been a while since I played it. Shadow Dragon was the first one I played. I played Sacred Stones, which I think is GBA. And the one I played the most was the other DS one. Fire Emblem DS. What does it come up with? Shadow Dragon. Maybe it was 3DS then? It must have been 3DS. Was it Fates? I mean, I guess it was Fates. I can't really remember what else it would be. Oh, Awakening. It was Awakening. It was Awakening. I did actually also play Fates, but not as much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Awakening is the one. Yeah, I played a good amount of Awakening. I did play that one the whole way through. I played Shadow Dragon the whole way through. I played Awakening the whole way through. I picked up Fates, and I played most of it but didn't finish it. And then I also picked up Three Houses on Switch, and that game I probably put like 5 hours into it and stopped. I was just not a very big fan of the like Persona. All the Persona stuff they put in was kind of like, that's just not really why I play Fire Emblem. May get Fates, so you're gonna drop in the money by the same game twice? Yeah, fair enough. I did buy Conquest, I think. Because that came out with like 3 games, right? I'm pretty sure I just bought Conquest for that. Pew, 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 pew. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Combination, yeah. Sounds pretty standard. Alright, what are we doing? What else do I want to clean up? Oh! Delete the whole spooter. I mean, we can make the level look a little prettier. I'm kind of not opposed to that. I'm really not opposed to that at all, actually. We just make it look like an actual level. I'm debating if I want to do any actual like programming stuff. We could just spend most of the rest of the stream just doing like really shitty MS Paint art. Which I'm debating. Shitty MS Paint art? So I got like, we got enemy projectiles hitting us and dealing damage. We collide with enemies, that works the same. What else did I want to tweak? I mean, I could like make the pea shooter spell work a little better. But I don't think that's like super important right now. Art? I kind of feel like doing some art. It's just gonna be bad, but like, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so what I kind of want to do is I want to make some background leaves for the trees. I think that's going to be my focus. And I think I want like 3 layers. That's kind of what I'm looking at. And like ideally I'd make them scroll with the camera at different, like parallaxing, but like that's beyond what I'm interested in doing right now. So we're just gonna get like some static backgrounds. We'll toss in like 3, I think. I think I originally did 3 with different layering. So let's do that. Now the question is, how big do I want it to be before it layers? I kind of don't want it to. I'm just gonna tile it. Like I'm not gonna make it massive. Okay. So let's go. I think the front layer, I want it to be like a dark green. Let me pull my microphone across a bit. So it's gonna look something like this. I should probably draw like actual full leaves as well. Oh, dude, maybe I just don't have the hand dexterity to do this at the moment. I don't know. Well, let's find out. It could be a bit rough, but that's okay. I mean, whatever. I'm under no illusion that it's going to look good anyway. Okay. Let's maybe do this one up half. Okay, and the big thing is I kind of want it to tile. So I kind of want it to match the other side to some extent. So this, we're coming up from here. So maybe like that. That's gonna look okay for tiling. Not incredible, but it'll do. All right, and then we're going to add additional leaves on top. Okay. Again, disclaimer, I am no artist. In fact, I would argue that I am horrendously bad at arts, but hey, you know what? That's okay. We really don't need to be particularly good. What matters is that you give it a go. You try your best. It's gonna look very rough to start, but I'm pretty sure if I add some more color in after the fact, it'll look a lot better. So bear with it for the moment. You'll have to kind of like just trust in the vision for now. I'll clean it up a lot. And these leaves might be way too big anyway, but I'll see what I can do. It'll probably look alright. I wonder if I should have started from the top and gone down, actually. It might have been better to do it that way. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I actually do think it would have been easier to go from top down. But hey, that's fine. We'll get something that's looking moderately okay. I'll figure out what I want to do on the right side there in a moment. Do I want to restart this from the top? I think it makes more sense to go from the top down now that I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's just reboot it. Alright, I've realized that it makes way more sense to start from the top and do it that way. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll curve this one a bit more. Fine, I can drop this one down here. I can maybe have like that kind of thing going on. Okay, and something like this. Looks fine to me. And again, I kind of want to get it tiled if I can. So from here, I kind of want this coming up. Maybe have it coming up into like there. Which is going to be pretty big, but that's fine, I think. I think the angle's a little sharp. But hey, look, it's not going to tile perfectly, and I don't really mind too much that it doesn't tile perfectly either. It's going to be like a huge leaf on the side. So this is like the first layer of leaves. And now I can work on the second layer. Yeah, we can see like how much nicer this looks now. Since I fixed that. It just looks like so much more natural doing it in this way. How do I get this to look nice? Something like that. The thing is, it curves too much. I kind of hate that angle. Looks a little nicer. There we go. Okay. Again, we try and get that to match. Not gonna be perfect, but hey, it's fine. Alright, probably want to do like one more layer of leaves, I think. So let's go like down from here. And then if I go all the way across, it's like this. Not quite as far, like that, maybe. There we go, that looks nice. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Can I have this come up? Yeah, from here, I reckon. That looks okay. Okay, I think something like this looks alright. And then the question is, do I need to do any polishing? I kind of want to polish a few sections here. Okay, first of all, this needs to be cleaned. That'll do. And I wanted to clean this bit here. Is there much else? I think the rest looks kind of okay. The rest looks more or less fine. So it's mainly just this bit that looks really jank. So I kind of want it to come up in like that. And then it's just a matter of me cleaning up this. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Like that. That looks a little nicer, I think, and then I could like clean this as well. Alright, I reckon we go with that, and then we're gonna use a slightly lighter shade. The leaves. That's not quite light enough. Probably that, but I do need to grab, I need to fill this in. Any other bits that don't quite hit the edges? I think that's all. All right, let's get the light green. You know what I think I'm gonna do, actually? I think I'm going to use the darker green for the leaves. And the outlines... Like, that's a nice green. I actually do like this palette, but I want it to be more of the background palette, I think. So I think what I actually want to do is I want to use a dark green for the outline. Like this kind of dark. And then I can use this green for the interior. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I think. And so we're going to see how this looks in the game. I think the leaves are going to be too big. But that's okay. We'll tile them a bunch, so it'll probably look fine. Alright, and then what I want to do is as well, I want to clear the background. We're going to take this, we're going to copy it, and we're going to drop it into a software that actually has transparency. Okay, I want to just paste it in. Okay, awesome, it just did it, sick. Exports. I'm going to export this into the mage folder. We're going to call this foreground leaves, I guess. Foreground leaves. .png. Export. Did I have to specify... I might have had to specify... Hold on. I think I have to specify transparency. Oh, maybe not. Well, let's just try importing it then into Unity and see how it looks. Okay, if we go into assets and sprites and scenery, I guess. Let's import foreground leaves. Nice. I think that looks pretty good, actually. All right, and then all I want to do is tile it horizontally. I have to remember how the tiling stuff works. If I look at web rope, does this specify that it tiles? It doesn't, right? So I think I have to put this sprite on a game object, which it already is. The sprite renderer we want to set to draw mode tiled. Tile mode continuous, I think is correct. And now if I widen it, so 15.36 is what it's currently set to, so let's double it, which would be 30.72. How does the tiling point look? Okay, not the worst. This bit actually lines up pretty well, so does this. This is a bit further off. But you know what? It really doesn't look that bad for this tile cut. Is it perfect? No, not by any means. Does it look okay? I would say so. I'd say that looks pretty damn good, actually. Now, all I have to do is scale this to the width that I want it to be at. 200, probably a bit much. 180. I can toss this. Now we want it to be visible by the player, and then notably we want its Z position to be no, it's not the Z position, it's the sorting layer. Here we go. Neg 30 is behind. So we want to be in front. Now, I think these trees are at they're at neg 20. So then we probably want this to be at like neg 15. And then actually what I probably want then is... I'll put this like -10 in the sorting layer. And then we'll make sure that the web rope is in front of this. So the web rope can be at like maybe like -12. Let me go to the Spooder prefab. Open this up. Go to the web rope. The ordering layer is -1. I'm actually going to put it at -12. And so what this will do is, if I grab one of these spooters and I drag it up, you'll see the spooter hangs in front, but the web hangs behind. That's kind of what we want here. So I can have it start like up here like this. It looks a lot nicer, as we can see. So they can go up to this high. It's possible I need to make this sprite a bit taller, but I think for the moment it's going to look fine when we get up there. And in fact, what we can do is we can have the player start up here, for instance, and we can take a look and see how it looks. I think we might jump a little too high, but that's okay. And now I want X vision range. I'll leave, but I'll have Y vision range set to 6. It's gotta be my negative vision range, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is probably fine. In fact, I think it's already spot on. I don't have to change it. So we can see, yeah, we can jump too high already. And you can notice the tile, like where it's split, but hey, that's fine. Not the end of the world. So we jump up here, we see the top of the leaves, which is good until you jump and then it's not as good, but hey, that's fine. We can fix that later. And then the spiders are now like repelling out from the leaves, which I think actually looks so much nicer. Like it already looks like infinitely better. So really what we need probably is like another layer added onto these leaves. So what I might do is save what I currently have and I'll just add an existing layer over the top afterwards. Oh my god, that's how I should have done the leaves. I should have just done them in actual layers in paint. Like, no shit. That's literally what layers are for, dumbass. Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. Anyway, we can add another layer or two. We can add them so that it'll go even higher. But for now, I'll leave it as is. Because I kind of just want to make the canvas even taller. But honestly, I'm reasonably happy with the tiling. I mean, like, ideally, you'd probably have it go a lot wider before tiling it. Like, I really didn't draw that many leaves. And it looks fine, but, yeah, you probably do want to go wider for sure. I'm going to draw some background leaves as well. That's another thing I'm going to get around to. Now the question is, how do we want to do the background leaves? Now let me refer to my handy, I did save the picture we did in that other session. I'm just going to refer to the concept art. It's slightly lighter and the base is even lighter than that. Alright, I think actually the first thing we'll do is we are going to adjust this. So I'm going to, here, let's pop back to the paint scene. We're going to make this canvas a bit taller. Let's add like an additional third on top. Oh, that's width. That's the opposite of what I wanted. Height, height 12 inches. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to control A this. We're going to move it down. Can I just like control? Oh, not control S. Control A. Can I shift move it? Oh, that ain't what I want. Interesting though. Good to know that I can do that. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to do my best to get this as close as I can. I think it's like the... Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, and then the top section of this we're just going to delete for now. Okay, here we go. So this is what we got in the bottom section. We're going to fill in this top bit. Now I'm going to do what I should have done before, which is just add a new layer for it and draw over. Which, like, obviously makes way more sense, because then you have to worry about anything. You just do one layer at a time. So you just draw full leaves in this case, I guess. I do need a cater for this bit in the middle, though. That's true. It's not quite as simple as I was hoping. I should be fine there. Whatever. I'll get it to look okay. That's good. This bit's not gonna look quite as good as I want it to, but we'll try our best. So I'm gonna make this cross here, just about here. Just do like that. That'll look fine. Okay. The issue that I'm going to have with this is that coloring it is going to be, because I'm doing it on a separate layer, coloring is going to be more of a pain, I'm realizing. But probably what I can do... probably draw a line just like over the top and color everything underneath. Like, I kind of just do this and then bucket fill it. It's a bit of a botch thing, but we'll technically do what I want. And then the bit you have to fill in then is this. So for this, we do a line. Do a line like here. Then I also fill this in. And then we have to do a little bit of filling. A little bit of just editing here. So this looks a bit jank. And I probably want that to come out like that. I think the rest looks more or less okay. Alright, then we do another layer on top. This is maybe 2 more layers. So this layer goes up here. Let's do the, I'm gonna do this one first. Bum ba na 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 na. It's gonna look fine. And then maybe like something like this. Dun 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 dun. Da na 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 na. Da na da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't it crazy how good Mario music is? Like, Nintendo kinda cooked, huh? They kinda cooked. Almost like they're good at making video games or something. Ain't that crazy? Ba-dun dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm realizing what I could have done here was just done this. Yeah, that looks way better. Oh, bit of Hollow Knight. Wee little bit of Hollow Knight lo-fi. Oh wait, shit, we've apparently come off the playlist. Is this allowed? Okay, I don't know if this is royalty free, so I'm gonna pop back to Game Chops. How did I get out of the playlist? That's crazy. I have like a million, there's like a million tracks in this. Alright, that'll do. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Okay, we're almost done. Dun 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 dun. All right, last layer. We're doing the top layer, and then we're finished. How long will it take me to be happy with this arc? That's probably fine, right? So I can do one of these. Oh, we're a little low. Like that. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. That'll do. I feel like if it's gonna be a small one, I should not do it the whole way. Like that. Bum ba dun 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 dun. Let's go from this side, huh? Alright, we're approaching the end of this. One last small leaf in the middle. Like that. Okay, and then all we have to do is come in and fill. Oh, we have some ugly ass leaf gaps, yo. How did I even do that? Like, what? I didn't go nearly low enough in this bit. Alright, I'm gonna add them to this layer, I guess. Because I kinda need like an intermediary layer now. I need to pad out like literally just of this bit. Because it looks ugly as shit. And then bucket. I'll bucket that. Okay, there we go. I suppose that'll do. Definitely some massive ass leaves in the middle that I kind of want to go over. But hey, you know what? I think that's just acceptable. Looks so dumb with the one leaf. Alright, once again, I'm going to, Oh, I might not be able to easily copy this now. Because I think it'll only take one layer, unless I squash. Can I squash the layers? Yeah, I can merge down. think I'll just do that. Yeah, that's fine. Bom 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 bom. Bom 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 bom. File new. Let me just close this, discard changes, and open it again. I want to paste it in with the same dimensions, but I don't know how to do that if I already have a canvas. So I just have to kind of do it a second time. Export as pictures in here. Foreground leaves. Export. Replace. Export. Alright, and now we go back over to Unity. We go to our foreground leaves. And we're going to re-import. Huh? Delete, yep. And then this F2, get rid of the 1. Okay, once again tiled, and we're gonna change the width. Yeah, like 180. Okay, where's out? Here's the point in which it cuts. Oh, I have this really ugly black tear now. Oh, it's not black, it's just empty. How did I miss that? Ugh. Do I care about it at the moment? I mean, like, I kind of do. God, these seams were not done particularly well. Yeah, I might fix the tears real fast. Shouldn't take me particularly long to do it. It's just kind of awkward. I resolved that. Alright, we're just gonna quickly re-export this. It'll take me 2 seconds. File, export. Actually, can I just, do I even have to export as? Export. I do. Alright, alright. Hopefully the last one that I'll need. Huh. My gimp's kind of shitting the bed. Oh, no, never mind. I figured it out. Where are we? Hop back into Unity, and then for the... Again, we're going to delete this. We're going to import. Okay, so this should be... This should no longer have the weird sprite to... Are you serious? I didn't train. How did it not get the transparency? That's really annoying. Okay. How do I delete the... How do I make the background transparent? Discard. Discard. Oh, this is pissing me off. I'm just gonna do this the really dumb way of doing it, but the way that I know that works, which is to just close and reopen the program. Okay, fourth time's the charm, as they say. Mage, foreground leaves, export, replace. Alright, we've done it. Delete this. We're gonna re-import it. For again, the third time. Boom. Okay, we got it. Does it look perfect? No, not freaking even in the slightest, but hey, it's good enough. Alright, and now the big thing now is, it shouldn't go off camera, I don't think. Yeah. So we can jump up pretty high and it always stays. That's the big thing. Oh yeah, there's this weird bug with a slooper where sometimes it fires like additional projectiles. I gotta figure that one out. As we can see, it's shooting like 3 projectiles at me at once. That is very not intentional. Something I'm doing that's triggering it. It's like if I walk in and out of its aggro range. Ow. No, the leaf should actually be foreground now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the player should go behind the leaves if it jumps up that high. Alright, so next time, okay, we've added some foreground stuff. Next time we need to add some background leaves and then figure out what else we want to put in the background. Probably just like additional trees and stuff. Additional trees, additional branches, whatever the hell we want to put in. Oh. But yeah, that's next. But now we got the foregrounds. The foreground looks fine. And we will continue to work on this next time. Because that is it for tonight for me. I mean, look, hopefully as I do more of these dailies and we do more like graphical stuff, I will get a little better at it. And I'll be able to do it a bit faster. Because right now, I am slow as shit. Takes me like half an hour to make one asset that doesn't even look particularly good. definitely a lot more proficient at the programming side of things than the art side of things. But hey, that is what it is. I'm just not that good at art. Alright, so, yep. Thanks everyone who stopped by for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I will not be on tomorrow night, but I should be on the following 2. So if you want to catch some more game development, tune in 2 days from now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Partly. I will catch you around. Have a good one.